Have you ever wondered about that beautiful volcanic island just off the coast of South Korea? The one with stunning beaches, lush green landscapes, and a unique culture all its own. That's Jeju Island, a place so special it's often called the Hawaii of Korea. But how did this island paradise come to be? Its story is a dramatic tale of fire, earth, and human resilience, spanning millions of years. Let's dive in and explore the incredible history of Jeju Island. Our story begins a very, very long time ago, about 2 million years to be exact. Deep beneath the ocean floor, a series of powerful volcanic eruptions began. Imagine molten rock, or lava, bursting forth from the Earth's crust, building up layer upon layer over thousands of years. This wasn't a single, massive explosion, but a slow, steady process of creation. This is how Jeju Island was born, forged in the heart of a volcano. The most iconic feature of Jeju, Halasan Mountain, stands at the very center of the island. It's not just a mountain, it's a dormant shield volcano and the very source of the island itself. About 1.2 million years ago, a massive eruption from Halasan formed the main body of the island. But it didn't stop there. Over the next million years, smaller parasitic volcanoes, known as Orium, peppered the landscape. There are over 360 of these Orium scattered across Jeju, each one a testament to the island's fiery origins. They give Jeju its unique rolling topography, like green bubbles rising from the earth. Fast forward through millennia of geological activity. The lava flows cooled and weathered, creating incredibly fertile soil. Rain and wind carved out valleys and waterfalls. The island became a canvas of black volcanic rock, rich red earth, and vibrant green vegetation. The coastline was sculpted into dramatic cliffs, hidden coves, and pristine sandy beaches. And let's not forget the lava tubes. As the surface of the lava flows cooled and hardened, the molten rock inside kept flowing, leaving behind massive cave-like tunnels. The Manjangul lava tube, for example, is one of the longest in the world. A breathtaking underground world you can actually walk through. It's a direct, tangible link to the island's volcanic birth. Now, when did people arrive on this newly formed island? Archaeological evidence suggests that humans first set foot on Jeju during the Stone Age. These early inhabitants were likely hunter-gatherers, drawn by the island's rich natural resources. They lived in rock shelters, hunted the local wildlife, and foraged for plants. Life would have been tough, isolated from the mainland by the sea. They had to be resourceful and resilient, developing a unique way of life adapted to their volcanic home. As we move into the Bronze and Iron Ages, we see the emergence of a more distinct culture. This period is known in Jeju's history as the Tamna Kingdom. Tamna was an independent kingdom that ruled Jeju for over 1,000 years. It had its own language, its own government, and its own unique traditions. The people of Tamna were skilled farmers, cultivating grains in the fertile volcanic soil. They were also seafarers, trading with mainland Korea, China, and even Japan. They developed a distinct identity, separate from the kingdoms on the Korean peninsula. The name Tamna itself is fascinating. It's believed to mean island country. For centuries, Tamna maintained its independence, paying tribute to various mainland dynasties but largely governing itself. Imagine this small island kingdom, holding its own amidst the larger, more powerful states surrounding it. This period of independence fostered a strong sense of identity and pride among the people of Jeju, something that still resonates today. However, nothing lasts forever. By the 12th century, during the Goryeo dynasty, Tamna's independence came to an end. In the year 1105, the Goryeo court officially annexed the island, renaming it Jeju, which means province across the sea. This was a major turning point. The island was no longer a separate kingdom, but an administrative district of Korea. This integration brought both benefits and challenges. Jeju was now more connected to the mainland's political and cultural developments, but it also meant that the island became a place of exile. Disgraced scholars, political rivals, and deposed royals were often banished to Jeju. While this was a punishment for them, it had an unintended side effect. These exiles brought with them new ideas, art, and literature, enriching the island's cultural landscape. Life under the subsequent Joseon dynasty, which began in 1392, was particularly harsh for the people of Jeju. The central government imposed heavy taxes and tributes. The island's resources, especially its prized horses and abalone, were heavily exploited. A strict travel ban was even imposed, essentially trapping the islanders on Jeju. This isolation and hardship forged an incredibly strong and resilient character in the Jeju people. It was during this time that one of Jeju's most iconic figures emerged, the Haenyeo, or Sea Women. With many of the island's men lost at sea due to fishing or mandatory military service, women took on the vital role of providing for their families. They became incredible free divers, plunging into the cold, deep waters to harvest seafood like abalone, sea urchins, and octopus, all without any breathing equipment. The Haenyeo developed a unique matriarchal culture, embodying strength, independence, and a deep connection to the sea. Their story is a powerful testament to the resilience of Jeju's people in the face of adversity. The 20th century brought new and profound challenges. During the Japanese colonial period from 1910 to 1945, Jeju, like the rest of Korea, suffered under oppressive rule. The islanders were active in the independence movement, and many paid the ultimate price for their resistance. After liberation in 1945, hopes for a peaceful future were tragically shattered. The period following World War II was a time of intense ideological conflict on the Korean peninsula. On Jeju, this tension erupted into one of the most painful episodes in Korean history, the Jeju Uprising, also known as the April 3rd Incident. Beginning in 1948, a brutal government suppression of a local uprising led to the deaths of tens of thousands of islanders. It's estimated that as much as 10% of the island's population was killed. Entire villages were burned to the ground. For decades, speaking about this massacre was forbidden. It was a deep, silent wound in the heart of the island's collective memory. It's only in recent years that the truth has been officially acknowledged, and efforts towards healing and reconciliation have begun. The Jeju 4.3 Peace Park stands today as a solemn memorial and a promise to never forget. In the decades following the Korean War, Jeju began a slow process of recovery and transformation. The South Korean government, recognizing the island's incredible natural beauty, began to promote it as a tourist destination. In the 1970s and 80s, infrastructure was developed, hotels were built, and Jeju began to welcome visitors from the mainland and, eventually, from all over the world. The island that was once a place of exile and hardship began to be seen as a place of healing and relaxation. Its stunning beaches, scenic hiking trails, and quirky museums started drawing millions of visitors each year. The government designated Jeju as a special self-governing province in 2006, giving it more autonomy to manage its own affairs and develop its economy. Today, Jeju Island is a true global treasure. It's a UNESCO World Natural Heritage Site, recognized for its unique volcanic landscape and lava tube system. It's a global geopark, celebrated for its geological significance, and it's a biosphere reserve, noted for its diverse ecosystem. From a fiery volcanic birth, to a resilient independent kingdom from a place of exile and hardship, to a symbol of tragedy and healing. And finally, to a world-renowned paradise, the story of Jeju Island is as dramatic and beautiful as the island itself. It's a story written in lava rock and shaped by the sea, a story of people who have weathered every storm and have not only survived, but thrived. So, the next time you see a picture of Halasan Mountain touching the clouds, or the Haenyeo emerging from the sea, or the black volcanic cliffs meeting the turquoise water, remember the incredible journey this island has been on. It's a journey of millions of years, a story of fire, water, and the unbreakable human spirit. Thanks for watching our exploration of Jeju's history. If you enjoyed this journey through time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories from around the world. See you next time.